MR9 features a two-tiered hierarchical sorting structure to organize form templates, form types, and form groups. Form types represent the primary category of forms that are designed for specific use cases, such as subpoenas, custodian letters, or proof of service. Form groups are secondary subcategories within each form type that allow users to further categorize forms based on regional requirements, for example, by state or county, specific client profiles, or by whatever measure established by the organization. To launch form types and groups, go to Setup, Form Types and Groups. Here, users can search for a specific form type using the search by pane on the left, view form type names listed in the results pane on the right, identify form types marked for usage as a billing form, see the default parties the form type sends to, and indicates the data sets from which data is pulled for the form type. Users can access an existing form type through two primary methods within form types and groups, view mode and edit mode. Clicking the form type will launch the Viewer Editor tab in view mode, indicated in the top left corner. In this read-only state, users may review the content but cannot commit changes. To modify the form type, click the Edit button, and the status indicator in the top left will update to edit mode, thereby allowing users to issue changes as needed. Alternatively, from the Form Types and Groups function, I can click on the Actions button to the left of a particular form type name. View opens the form in a new tab in read-only view mode. Edit opens the form type directly in edit mode, bypassing the initial review step and allowing for immediate modification. And delete permanently removes the form type. Once any modifications are completed in edit mode, click Save to commit the changes to the form type. Data sets are collections of merged data fields that are grouped based on the specific use cases of each form type. These predetermined groups are fixed to allow for efficiency and ease of use. To view or modify the data set assigned to a form group, click on the desired form type, and then click View Dataset. The list will expand in a breakout tab on the right. Expand the dataset subcategories to see a comprehensive list of available merged data fields. To create a new form type, click the New button at the top of the function. Required fields are marked with a red asterisk and must be completed in order to save this form type. First, enter a unique descriptive name for the category. Then select the data set from the available options. All form templates stored in the form type will populate data based on the selections made here. Next, select whether this form type will be used as a billing form. Form templates stored within this form type will be reserved exclusively for use with send billing forms. Then define the default entities to whom this form type should be sent. Select from the following options: locations, scheduling party, or selected parties. If billing form is set to no, after selecting a dataset, choose an option for printing options. Options may vary depending on the dataset chosen. My options are all parts at once, which will consolidate all of the parts and locations to print as a list on one form, or one part at a time, which will print each part on a separate form. Once you've completed your options, click Save at the top to save the new form type. Two new sections will appear: Form Groups and Forms. Users have the ability to define subcategories or form groups for each form type. To create a form group, click the Add Group button at the top of the form groups pane and define it with a name if desired. You will see that as you add forms later on, they will also appear here and can be managed. Once you are done making your changes, click Save. An important note is this process establishes the category and configuration for a form type only. It does not create the form template itself. Individual templates are assigned to these form types in the Form Templates function.